and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Warriors and the Cyclones. Up next, top-ranked singles matchup. Douglas versus Manu. Manu here this season defeated Douglas. We said that first matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match.
Can avenge that loss too. Sorry. Go ahead. You got it.
Douglas will have the serve.
It's just surprising. I mean,
no, it's fine.
Manu, so up and down. I mean, when he is on. I mean, we saw him beat Gosheri. We've seen him beat Douglas, and he's had a couple losses that you wouldn't expect. So this should be a fun one. Strap in.
There's backhand by Douglas, caught by Manu at the 11 line. There's the backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand. Low and hard by Manu. Douglas makes the catch. Costello 2-all, stopped by Manu. He gets tied up in the screen, though, not going to be able to make the play. First point goes to Douglas of the Warriors. He leads 1-0.
Yeah, got to it, but used that left hand to kind of push the net away, grabbed it a bit, and cannot help yourself make that catch and give you some extra space. You see here, you're going to get a good look at it. Just look like he lost his footing almost. Yeah, and that'll do it right there. He knew it.
Well, because if your feet are on that net, they're not on the concrete, and you're sliding.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. Here's the backhand by Manu. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand by Douglas. Douglas takes it on the bounce at the 7 line. Drop shot from the forehand.
Oh, he got it.
Stopped by Manu.
Oh,
Manu's drop shot will score. 1-1, Manu serves.
And the way he throws that dejada from the costado is just beautiful. He takes his time, lulls his opponent to sleep, and then at the last second, I mean, look at this level of control. That thing is on the wall, picks it. What a shot that was. The dejada, the drop shot, scoring.
Here's the backhand by Douglas to the inside. Robote forehand by Douglas. Taken on the bounce by Manu. Robote forehand by Douglas. Manu makes the catch at the 10 line. Here's the backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Douglas. Here's Manu, backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Douglas is there, passing this forehand. Catch by Douglas. 2-all, 2-score. 2 points for Douglas and the Warriors. He serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
I love when Douglas comes out with this level of aggression. I mean, so far, both 2 points scored both on the 2-all right there.
Very well
You see him at times, he's a little bit passive, just passes a little bit, but when he's aggressive and throwing shots, usually when he plays some of his best.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Sometimes it's not easy to get yourself in those shot opportunities, but so far, presented themselves for Douglas.
Powerful backhand by Manu. Here's the Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Robote forehand by Douglas. Caught by Manu in the air. He winds up. Rifles one to the inside. Douglas reads it, stops it, returns it. Beautiful catch by Douglas. Forehand going to cross and score. 3 points for Douglas of the Warriors. He serves.
We see Manu, I mean, has made that catch before, but not easy. You see Douglas here.
Backhand, outside placement. There's only.
It's a deceptive throw. Trying to throw him off. Once Douglas makes the play, Manu knew he was going to have to make a tough catch on the return. Just tipped it.
Here's a catch by Douglas. Backhand. Robote forehand, 2 pass. Robote forehand, passes high. Douglas takes this on the bounce. 2-all opens. Manu is ready for this one. Stops it on the forehand. 3-wall play. Douglas read it well to get it into his cesta. Tremendous read of a difficult throw. That ball hit the overhead screen, however. Manu has 2 points and the serve.
The placement of that ball is just spot on. I mean, that's exactly where he wanted to put it. The high carambola, or the 3-wall. I mean, the intent is to fly it over the head of your opponent. When it hits the back wall, it opens up towards the outside. Players know where to be, but to turn that rebote and keep the rally going, that's a whole nother story. Positioning by Douglas, but too close to that net.
Here's the backhand by Douglas. Manu, backhand from the 11 line. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Manu is there. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas again. Rebote forehand. Manu takes this one in the air. Backhand from the 9 line. Lower and harder. Douglas makes a great catch there at the side wall. Rebote forehand for the bounce. Douglas has it on the right side. Outside placement stopped by Manu. Manu with a drop shot. That will score. We're all tied up. 3-3. Manu serves.
I mean, that's just special stuff there from the forehand of Manu. Look at this. It looks like he's winding up a powerful forehand, and then, yeah, look at Douglas. I mean, he's all turned around, lost his footing, not expecting the drop shot. And that's well done. Manu's come back to tie this up. 3-3.
Here's the backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Manu is there. Backhand by Manu. Rebote dying coming off the back wall. Beautifully played by Douglas. Philo Rebote is out. 4 points for Douglas. Douglas serves.
I'm just a little surprised he didn't want to even take another look. That looked close from back here, but judges have a better view than we do.
What a catch by Manu off a tremendous serve by Douglas. He passes. Here's the rebote by Douglas to the inside. It kicks. Scooped up by Manu. Backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Too much. That hit the overhead screen. 4-4 is the score. Manu serves.
Yeah, just wanting that rebote to pass so badly. We saw it in that first match as Carballo and Julin. Ball sent up a little too high, catches a piece of the overhead screen. And at this level, I mean, makes sense. I mean, both these players on the bounce, they're going to make pretty much every catch and get some wonky things off the back wall, force a couple more rebotes, and set yourself up offensively.
Here's the backhand by Douglas. Manu makes the catch. Rebote forehand played back to pass. Outside placement of. That rebote lands out. Five points for Douglas, possible set point.
Boy, again, I mean, that looked like it was the same spot as the other one. And again, doesn't want to challenge Manu. I mean, he's right there, so if he thought so, probably would have done it.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Catch by Douglas deep in the backcourt. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Beautiful scoop by Douglas on the left side. Powerful backhand. Douglas, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Rebote forehand, outside placement, beautifully executed by Manu. Stopped by Douglas. What a scoop by Manu. Rebote left side, little clip on the side wall. Manu's there, has it midcourt. Costado to the inside. Douglas is looking for the rebote.
Oh my, it's a
my,
two-wall.
oh my, that is a two-wall rebote. Drop shot.
Oh, he couldn't get
Wow. What a point just played by Manu and Douglas. Manu gets the point. We are at 5-5. Set point.
I mean, I don't want this to sound crazy, Stu, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that scoop off the side wall is 20 times the difficulty of the through the leg scoop. I mean, that is ridiculous. Look at what Manu does here. I think you're going to see the end of this point, though. Again, just a soft touch on the forehand, cuts off the arm swing. Yep. Probably a little bit higher than he would have wanted to hit off the front wall.
That contact with the side wall is essential.
Douglas almost got there. He's one of the faster guys on this roster. 5-5. This is it.
There's the backhand by Douglas. He plays it high, right to the corner. Not much of a rebote. Manu makes a save. Douglas attacks, has it at the 6th line. Hard to the corner. Rebote forehand by Manu to pass. Rebote left side to the inside. Manu's there. Rebote forehand, lower and harder. Manu makes a scoop. Rebote forehand saved by Douglas. Here's Manu on the bounce. Excellent save by Douglas. Manu has it on the forehand at the 8 line. Karam opens wide and scores. Point and set for Manu. 1:30 goes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Again, I mean, Manu against Douglas. I mean, he's bringing some of his best stuff out today.
So technically, I mean, I don't know you're gonna. I don't know you're gonna see better highlight anywhere.
That's awesome.
I don't know you're gonna see better highlight anywhere. Primarily singles. Tremendous, tremendous play by both Manu and Douglas. That fall down rebote by Douglas was crazy. Manu, shot after shot after shot. Outside placement of that rebote. Look at that.
This is going to be the scoop here. I mean, Douglas gets it. I mean, he puts it. I don't think he could have placed the ball better. I mean, look at where this thing crosses, and he catches it.
Look at Manu. Yeah, I mean,
one hand, 2 lines behind him.
Manu is skilled on both sides, but especially on the left side, on the backhand, he's just so, so good. When he's got it right there, he can basically put it anywhere. Look at Douglas. Look at this.
Look at that.
Douglas was trying to throw a 2-wall. That is not accidental.
I mean, you see that angle.
He's throwing a fall down 2-wall rebote from the 11 line.
And then
that's just crazy.
You got it. See that. Elevates it, but still unable to get there before the second bounce. What a set of highlight played between these two. And Manu got the first matchup against Douglas.
Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. Players take their breaks here between sets to get ready for matches. There's Manu. Douglas already on the court. Douglas will have the serve.
Second set coming up.
Here's the serve. Here's the backhand by Manu. Douglas is there. Backhand from the 9 line. That ball not coming out. Manu gets the first point of the second set. He serves.
Probably the most deflating way to start this set if you're Douglas. I mean, working hard, feel like you had control of the set, and then he comes out and drops it in the chula. Can't even return it.
Ball not coming out of the back wall to make off the back wall to make a rebote play.
See, just got to stay in this match. I mean, Douglas more than capable of coming back and winning this one. Just got to stay focused and locked in right here.
Here's the backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out.
Ooh.
Forehand rebote saved by Manu. Here's Douglas. Low and hard. Scoop by Manu. 2 points for Manu. He serves. So yeah, quick to the outside. Douglas basically overran it. Try to throw a cesta in there to maybe the ball will wind up in there, but
I mean, got away with one too. I don't think Manu put that philo
no, it wasn't that
where
far
he
out.
wanted, but
more of a like if there were 2 players on the court, we would call it a split play.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes those work out a little bit better. Your opponent not expecting it.
Big backhand by Douglas, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Manu makes the play. Douglas, Costado inside, scoop by Manu. Actually caught it down low in the air. Rebote 2-all does not open. Stopped by Manu. Manu from the forehand. Douglas reads it, scoops it. Backhand, low and hard. Off the tip of Manu's cesta it goes. Douglas gets a point and the serve.
Right off the tip, I mean, just missing that one, coming back from the outside.
This may be the hardest we've seen Manu play since.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really invested in every point. Beautiful catch by Manu, pulling it off the side wall. Robote left side to the inside. Manu with the scoop. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote, big bounce. Manu's there. Robote forehand by Douglas. Douglas takes it in the air. Backhand from the 9 line. Inside placement scores for Douglas. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, smart throw that time by Douglas. You saw where Manu was standing to his right on the outside of the court. Just blasted the Costano to the inside, utilizing his power here to tie things up 2-2.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand by Douglas. Douglas catches that ball in the air. Karam will score.
Thrown.
That's nicely thrown by Douglas. 3-2 is the score. Douglas serves.
And a nice three-point run for Douglas when he needed it most. Starting to show some confidence with the 2 walls, and that's a dangerous player when he's feeling 100% on those shots. The Karam from the right side of the player's body, opening up nicely there. It's a 3-2 lead.
There's a backhand by Manu. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand Robote by Douglas. 2-all to score, 4 points for Douglas.
In more of a rhythm now, mixing it up more effectively. This is the Douglas we love to see in singles. Previous point, killed it from the right side. This one from the Costado.
There's the backhand by Manu. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand Robote by Douglas. Manu with the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Caught in the air by Manu. Beautiful catch by Manu. Backhand. Here's the Robote. Fired by Douglas. Back to the side wall. Tough play. Outside placement of the forehand Robote at the side wall is sick. That was a beautiful shot by Manu. 3 points and the serve.
Well, that's exactly how you counter an over-aggressive player. Douglas was in a bit of a rhythm, throwing shots from the inside. Throw something to the outside. Caught him going the other way. So well thrown. Again, Douglas had a lead there in the middle and early of set number 1, and Manu came back.
He's still very much in this.
Yeah.
It's just shots like that, just wow.
Yeah, incredible. So precise from both sides. I mean, we say it every day, but it's still amazing to watch it in person.
That clears the overhead screen. Here's the Robote. Ooh, that's turned off the court, out of play. 5 points for Douglas, possible set point.
Yeah, every time he's tracked down a long, lofty Robote, he's thrown it straight to the outside, and all 3 of them have gone off the court. With his precision, and Douglas maybe expecting that outside throw, if he just drops one inside, he's got a good shot at getting a point.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Douglas takes it in the air, backhand. Robote forehand is missed. Point and set for Douglas and the Warriors. We have a split set situation. Manu won the first set 6-5. Douglas wins the second set 6-3. We'll move on to a third and decisive set in just over a minute. Well, quite the comeback for Douglas. We will be going on to a third set here in Battle Court, live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. currently playing a Division I singles match. Clash of Titans.
Yes, it is.
I mean, Douglas is too young to be a Titan, I think.
At what age? Yeah.
At what age can you appropriately use that that moniker? I don't know. No question, Manu he's a Titan.
Oh yeah.
That professional career, I believe, began 2007. Douglas, meanwhile, began his professional career 2019.
And amazing that Douglas has the skills and can hang with some of the guys in this top-ranked group. I mean, all of them have years of experience, been playing since their youth, and this is a guy that didn't pick up a cesta till he was 17.
Yep. Classic American sports story. Shows up at the Fronton, says, "Hey, I'd like a tryout." What?
Former baseball player, a pitcher, so we've seen that the baseball players like Carballo,
yeah,
and these guys, some of the best of the original group, they translate very well. Third set ready to go between Manu and Douglas. Manu will have the serve. So far in the game day, 2.5 points for the Warriors, none or the Cyclones. Manu looking to get them on the board.
Manu serves, we begin. This backhand by Douglas. Manu makes the catch, backhand from the 9 line. Douglas takes it in the air. High and hard to the inside. Robote forehand, wall to wall from the right side. Douglas to the sidewall. Manu cuts it off. Costalo 2-all, read by Douglas, stopped by Douglas. Douglas sends this one high, it will pass, land, and score. Douglas gets the first point of the third set. He serves.
I mean, such a smart shot. You got Manu there, middle of the court. Just got to elevate something over his head and have it open up off the back wall. Exactly what Douglas did right there. Gets on the board first in this third set.
Here's the backhand 2-all. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful forehand. Manu's going to follow this. Wow.
Yeah.
Douglas gives him the salute because that 2-all was sick. Another one. Tremendous play by Manu. We're all tied up. 1 point apiece. Shot after shot. Manu serves.
I mean, the speed at which this ball came off the back wall, and then he turned it into a perfect 2-all. Same point over and over. Precision. It's unmatched on this court.
Beautiful catch by Douglas. Backhand got away from him, though. Hit the overhead screen. That's 2 points for Manu. He serves.
Yeah, there's no way he had full control of that ball. You don't see a player at this level come out of the corner with it and just launch it that high. What forces that? Putting the serve close to the side wall. Makes it a little bit difficult to catch. Maybe move it around in the basket and then sent up high.
Here's the backhand by Douglas. Robote coming out. Douglas on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote. Catch by Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Manu's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Keeps it low and inside. Robote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Manu. Winding up. Inside placement scores. 3 points for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
You almost have to commit before he throws that costado, whether it's going to be inside placement or a 2-wall. If you don't, you're not going to get there.
He's going to throw the exact opposite of wherever you're going,
yeah,
or wherever he thinks you're going. He's pretty good at reading that.
And we haven't seen a bunch of 2-walls, which is why I think Douglas maybe guessed a 2-wall coming in that time, but that was right to the inside on the wall. Well done.
Backhand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown, caught by Manu at the 11 line. Robote saved by Douglas. Here's Manu. Robote, that shot lands in and scores. Beautifully executed by Douglas. Douglas to the outside will score. Douglas has 2, Manu has 3. We're in the third and final set. First to 6 wins the match.
Gutsy shot late in this match. I mean, risk throwing it off the court into the pad. Needed to make something happen to break up that run by Manu and the momentum. He did just that.
Ball tipped off the serve. Ball crossing the sidewall beautifully deep in the backcourt. We're at 3-3. Douglas serves.
Just like that, tied up.
Rebote forehand by Douglas, caught by Manu. Manu powerfully, real powerfully to the inside. That was thrown hard and scoring. 4 points for Manu. He serves. I'll tell you, did you see that zip on that ball?
Yeah,
did you see the curve?
The backhand out of the corner, the first throw was.
When Manu threw this costado, the ball had a curve to it. That comes from the power that he threw it with. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that often here.
Yeah.
Backhand by Douglas. This rebote coming out. Manu on the rebote, plays it to the inside. Here's Douglas, winding up. Quickly to the inside, low and scoring. 4-4 is the score. Douglas serves.
Tied up again late in this third set. Douglas wants that first win of the season against Manu. Cyclones need some points. A critical matchup right here.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Douglas, a little bit different type of serve, not throwing it for power, but trying to get that big bounce, landing it closer to the 7 line. He got Manu on it earlier to tie it up at 3-3.
Beautiful catch by Manu. Good serve by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Played to pass. Manu at the sidewall goes for the outside placement. He gets it. It scores. Possible set point, possible match point for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
I mean, that is just so good, Stu. I mean, I'm speechless. I mean, I don't even know what to say. We've seen it a couple times today.
It is.
Doesn't have much of an angle to throw it, and somehow gets it to open up at the 2 line there. That's just nasty stuff from Manu.
Here's the backhand by Douglas. Rebote to the inside. Douglas with a great catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote kicking way out to the 5 line. Turn low to the inside. Here's Douglas. Douglas sends it to the inside. Manu's chasing it. Rebote save. Clears the overhead screen. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful throw. Scoop by Manu. Back to the inside. Will score to win. You will not see better highlight anywhere. Point, set, and match for Manu. Winning the third set 6-4.
I mean, he just got Manu 2 bad days in a row. I mean, Manu was good days for Manu. Just spot on from the start. Shots working out. The power was there. What a matchup between these two. Manu gets it done again. 3 sets, 6-4, the third and decisive one. Cyclones hit up on the board courtesy of Manu. 3 sets over Douglas. Cyclones right now, I mean, pretty far outside of the playoffs. They're going to need quite the run. We've seen this team do it before. We're going to hear from Manu. He's ready to go. Continues on with a great singles record this season in 7 matches played, 5-2 overall. Here he is, Manu, for the Cyclones.
All right, Manu, congratulations again for winning that match. This is your 2nd win in a row against Douglas. How do you prepare for such a tough match like this one?
You know, against those guys, the best, Douglas and the other, you have to be focused all the game, play hard, fight every point, and that's what I'm trying to do against those guys.
Manu, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you, go Clones.